We remember these faces in every detail, their voices, their emotions, the scenes that took our breath away. But 25 years have passed, and you won't believe how they look now. Tom Hanks, Paul Edgecombe. In 1999, Tom Hanks was 42 at the height of his career, full of energy, with a warm smile and dark brown hair. Today at 69, his hair has turned silver, and his face carries more lines, but the charisma remains untouched. Since then, he has starred in dozens of acclaimed films, cementing his place as a Hollywood legend. David Morse, Brutal Howl. At 45, David Morse looked tall, strong, and kind, yet commanding. Now 71, he's gone fully gray and carries a softer presence. He's continued acting in both films and TV, often playing tough but compassionate characters. Bonnie Hunt, Jan Edgecombe. In her late 30s, just 37, Bonnie Hunt radiated warmth and kindness with her gentle smile and light hair. Today, at 63, she still has that open, friendly look. She's worked as both an actress and director since the film. William Sadler, Klaus Dederich. At 48, he was strong and intense on screen. Now 75, he continues to act, with gray hair adding weight to his presence. Michael Clarke Duncan. John Coffey. In 1999, at 41, his powerful frame and soulful eyes won audiences over. Sadly, he passed away in 2012 at the age of 54. After The Green Mile, he earned an Oscar nomination and appeared in many memorable roles. James Cromwell, Warden Hal Moores. At 58, Cromwell already had that dignified silver hair and towering presence. Now 85, he remains active on screen. His face bears more lines, but his gaze is still sharp and commanding. Michael Jeter, Edouard Delacroix. At 46, he played the heartbreaking inmate with unmatched expression. In 2003, he passed away at just 50. His performances left a lasting mark on audiences. Doug Hutchison, Percy Wetmore. At 38, he portrayed perhaps the most despised character in the film. Today, at 65, his face has aged, but the features are still recognizable. His career since has been marked by controversy as much as acting. Graham Greene, Arlen Bitterbuck. At 46, Greene brought a quiet wisdom and sadness to his role. Now 73, his hair is silver, but his serious, soulful expression remains. He continues to work steadily in film and television. Sam Rockwell, Wild Bill Wharton. At just 30, he was full of wild energy and charisma. Now 56, he's an Oscar winner and one of Hollywood's most in-demand actors. His boyish charm has matured, but that sly grin remains. Barry Pepper, Dean Stanton. At 28, he looked almost like a kid among the guards. Now 55, he's grown into a rugged leading man, with streaks of gray adding to his gravitas. He's active in action films and dramas. Jeffrey DeMunn, Harry Terwilliger. At 51, DeMunn was the dependable, good-natured guard. Now 78, he's softer in appearance, with a head of white hair, but still works regularly in film and television. Patricia Clarkson, Melinda Moores. At 39, she embodied grace and gentleness. Now 65, she's as elegant as ever, with a touch of silver in her hair. Clarkson remains a celebrated actress, especially in dramas. Harry Dean Stanton. Toot Toot. At 72, Stanton was already a screen icon with an unmistakable presence. He passed away in 2017 at the age of 91, still working right up to the end. Dabbs Greer, Old Paul Edgecombe. At 81, he brought wisdom and warmth to the older version of the main character. He passed away in 2007 at age 90. His performance remains one of his most beloved. Eve Brent, Mrs. Shirles. At 70, she played the caring older woman with authenticity. She passed in 2011 at 81. She appeared in only a few projects after The Green Mile. Years pass and much changes, but The Green Mile remains as alive in our hearts as it was on the day it premiered. We remember their voices, their smiles, their tears, and even those who are no longer with us, we keep in our memory. This film is a reminder that true stories outlive time.